Welcome back! Type this here with another episode of the Final Fantasy XII Randomizer. For those of you who know FF12, this is again the Soshin Cave Palace. I have decided that I will be pushing through to access other areas that I haven't seen in quite some time. I'll admit, I did have a little look at the spoiler lord just to see where the system access keys or the Lente's tier were, or the Rainstone, to access the southern part of the map with Giravagan. And the only way to do that is a system access key. There's another one, but it's locked off with the Rainstone. The Rainstone's locked off in Osmone beyond the southern areas. So I looked up where it is, and it's this fucker right behind the Pilgrim's Door. So we are going to do the waterfall puzzle. Fortunately, I have a very convenient book of armaments, which is going to be very useful for showing us where to go, with handy dandy maps, which are not online, or at least not easily found. So I will be leaving the mini-map up whilst I do this, just in case you happen to need to do it. So don't think I have to do any adjustments, but I'm going to quickly zone in this area. So the way you normally open this door is you go backwards and forwards through various doors. I'm sure there are some vacant somewhere between this zone, the zone north of us, and the zone north of that. So, okay, course of waterfall seems to have changed. I'm not sure, so that is one thing. So I think from here, it should be we go down this route. Naturally, we are going to the opposite side of this damned area. On the plus side, all the enemies have been wiped out because I happen to have come from this direction. As I said, I think I have done this challenge like once or twice. Because it's not connected to any of the trophies in on the PlayStation version, I haven't done it because it's like, oh, you do get normally a good weapon, the Iger or Koga blade, or if you're a dumbass and have your diamond amulet, you get a Knot of Rust. So make sure you don't have a diamond amulet for this one in normal play. I'm just going to casually murder some more pit fiends and imps. And I guess all the enemies have respawned. Alright, we really don't need to deal with these. So, our first move should be here. This should be it. The waterfalls have returned to their original course. Oh, okay, I think I might have got it round the wrong way. That one that we started off with was the correct one. Alright, so we're going to correctly do the first move, which we had done before we reset things. So they changed their course 1. So looking at the diagrams in the book, we need to head up this way, through this door here. So just casually on your first playthrough for this, you're probably not even going to trigger any of the things for this one, because you're not going to be backtracking necessarily into that first lowest area. And we do have to go through this, door. And then select route number, second to the most right. There must be some sort of hint somewhere that this is the right route. I guess you could do trial and error, but that would be brutal. And I'm not sure if they reset if you do the wrong one. We don't really care about the enemies. And so that should be number 2 done correctly. Okay, number 3. Across the way. And then we want this one right here. I guess you're sort of closing routes off as you go. And we continue along the bottom way. And now we want second to the left on this one. I guess it does make some sort of sense. There is a pattern where you are essentially closing in a net on the middle one, but it's still, I mean, chancing upon that? Yeah, that's going to be rough. Alright, so this should be our next waterfall shift. They have changed course again. And now we take across the way, route number 2. Okay, out of the way, pests. So we should be able to go through this one, and then one more through the door section here, that of course the doors are shut again. Through here. Oopsie daisies. Oh, don't know what you're doing there. And through back here. And we again take the middle route, which means that the middle route on the southern bit will be accessible. And there we got the chime indicating that we've accessed a passage. So now we can cross here and go all the way across and pick up what should be our system access key in the tiny little bit. The only reason that I know it was there was because it has the NPC dot. Pilgrim's door, open door. Yes, you open. Huzzah. Oh, hey, there's a Anubis here. That's a rare game. Let's get the map out of the way. I mean, this guy's not looking too bad in terms of being dead. He's got kind of pretty wings. I'm not sure why this one's called Anubis. I mean, he is normally sort of the god of embalming in Egyptian, and there are an awful lot of zombies in this area, so I guess that's his connection. Being a chthonic deity and all that. He's guarding this tomb, and we get, of course, a rare game with a trophy, a Yake, and a Hypnocrown. That sounds decent. I know. Oh, there it is. System access key. Huzzah. And we should be able to exit through here. I think normally there are 2 items, so the Yake, is that any good? Not really. That mitre is surprisingly good. Oh, wait. Charge time 48. This is good. And we do have Hypnocrowns. They are half decent. They've got pretty reasonable defense. So I am going to meet you down at the airship. Before I head out, I'm going to have a shot at this guy. Balthea, you're apparently nowhere near. We've got Blindiger. We've got him doing 5,000 damage. Okay, he's blinded. He does a lot of damage. This is one where you really want someone who can reduce their defense. Okay. Yeah. I don't think that's going to work. He's doing 2,000 damage a hit and he's not even on crit. We are going to peace out until we can drop that bastard's defenses. Or, not his defenses, his offense. Can I use it? No, I cannot. I have to teleport somewhere that I can use the... what's it? The sky fairy plane thing. Strahl. Alright, we want the Wester Sand because there's a convenient teleport crystal next to a anchor, which I can use. Of course, this does mean that I will pretty much curb stomp anything in the Osmone Plains. So the Osmone Plains section is going to be pretty easy. But we can get to Giravagan. Do we actually need a system access key? It is... where is it hiding? I've missed it. Oh wait, it's in the loot here. So I can go to Paramana Rift, which is... Paramana Rift is where the access to Feywood and Giravegan is. We're going to do a little bit of hunting on the plains. There is a mark here we can kill off. Won't give us any... Oh, it will give us a reward. We can't hand it in because we need the Aromonia leaf from the Enceladus. But we can beat the Enceladus. Alright, now what? Any items here? No. Baratime croc though. That's an unusual spawn. The crocs are weird with their faces. Not gonna lie. And we've got the woos. I'm not sure who thought giant avians in bondage gear was a good design for an enemy, but you know, we've got giant avians in bondage gear. And I'm sorry, now you cannot unsee that. Well, I don't need to kill off these guys, so we will just run away. We've got so much defense that they're doing 0 damage to Pinello. Which means that we are definitely, absolutely, well and truly leveled. So Enceladus lives down here. I'm not even going to bust out the blind and slow on this one. But we do have to wipe out the enemies here. 2 treasures are in this area. We might need to go across the ditch to be able to get the last one, because treasures can spawn on either side. But here's one. A mage's hat. That's whatever. And the other one I can see on the Mimi map, and I can see just there, is also on the other side. So we can't get that one yet. Oh, they drop eye drops. That's actually mildly useful. Now this Enceladus, when he has to spawn only when the area is clear of enemies, so we've got a zone. You can get, I think, 2 rare game that spawn as well. One of them I think is just a percentage chance, and I don't know what the other one's condition is. But we have just got Enceladus on its own. It will also purify status ailments. It's another one of these, like, Slaven style ones. It's big, and it's dead. That did not last long. What do we get from him? Balfonheim Error Pass and a Viking coat. So we have Balfonheim and Arcades, because we got Arcades automatically when we did the 3 Pinewood chops. So, and we can get to Balfonheim, and I'm pretty sure there is a Balfonheim Arcades route. So we can check out the airship, what's it called, shops. Because they are a shop list. And technically we can do the stupid bloody death gaze. Although trying to do that with only 1 airship route is, I don't think, going to happen. I know there was some talk about making it a permanent sort of guaranteed encounter. Alright, oh hello Snack. And hello, what are these Sleipnirs again? Mesmers. Mesmers which happen to be decent money farming when you first encounter them. But for now, unfortunately just kill fodder. There's the treasure for this area. And it's more gil. I think we're okay for gil now. We have a pretty good amount. We're more interested in getting bizarre goods off the enemy drops. Any items? No. This area is a big one and it's a little bit annoying. Now, we haven't gone to every area of the Osmone Plains. There could be good stuff hiding in the other treasure chests. When I looked up items, I only looked up a few items for key access. I didn't look up any spells or any abilities like that. I am going to be killing off these because I know that they're chocobo feathers. Okay, apparently I'm targeting snakes. Chocobo feathers unlock a bizarre good. I think you need 6 of them. And the poor things go down pretty easily. I feel sorry, black chocobos. So quality hides, and now we get to the land of the Gareth Jahara. There's another shop here. I don't think it should be as good as Arcades. I'm not sure what the logic for the shops is in this one. Oh, that's a waltz. That is definitely an interesting piece for this area. I know it's probably not easy to hear on the video. Alright, so what we got? We can't hand in our Poor Enceladus because we don't have the Aeromonia leaf. So there is not actually much we can do aside from check out the trader. See what you have for sale. What have we got? A Gungia! Ooh, that's an upgrade. That's a good charge time. Yes, we do want to equip. So let's evade. We don't... Yeah, we don't care too much about magic power. That's an upgrade for Ash. Oh, that Giga's chestplate is nicely defensive. I think Bash can equip that. High Ethers, that's also good. And Shock and Scathe modes. That will be useful if I can't get a second license grid for, or access to Scathe, Shock, whatnot. There is a boss or two that requires magic to defeat. Oh, never mind, there's Shock. Not that I can use it with anyone yet, but still. And hopefully all these items will give us access to some new Bazaar goods after spending all of my money. What do we get? So the Firebird is Vanishka mode. That is not worth it. And the Warp Blade is another sell item and a equipment. Oh, gee. Okay, no one can learn the Giga's chestplate. That's slightly annoying. Well, that was a waste of money. But so much for that. At least we have a magic that we can't use. But something a little bit different than just going through the Henne mines and Erot jungle as I would normally. I'm going to do this mark and go activate Paramana as a teleport location. So this is, what's your name again? Oh, Feral Retriever. So I guess it's a Cruel that was a domestic type that has been escaped, gotten big, and become a nuisance. It is like twice the size of Cruels. So I'm not going to go hunt the one treasure chest that's in this area. I don't know what it is, obviously. Mostly because I am going to have to go back this route anyway if I get the Still Shrine of Miriam. Now, which Magicite did I get? Because I have one Magicite. I have the manufactured one, which is not the one that I want. If I had the Dawn Shard, I could do the Still Shrine of Miriam, but I do not. So, it's going to be down here. Oh, I haven't even activated the hunt for the Trickster. Because the Trickster hunt lives down here. I would have to talk to the Moogle quest giver that's in Paramana anyway. No items here, thankfully. And there's not much point doing the Fafnir yet. I'm somewhat doubtful that I'd be able to beat it. It is a tough hunt. Mostly, yeah. I feel like my defenses might not be enough to beat Fafnir. Oh yes, these guys give Phoenix Downs. That's nice. I know I can buy them from somewhere. I'm really, really good at remembering to jot down where things are located. No items here, that's fine. So we can hand in the Feral Retriever at Paramana, check out its shops, and then I'll backtrack and do the Henne mines. Alright, Paramana shops. How broke are you going to make me? Ooh, Muramasa is nice. No one can use it though. Orochi's Yagyu Dark Blades. Oh, those are good. Strong attack and quick hitting. And disable. No one can use it though. And I don't think I have anyone can use the daggers either. And the Shikari Nagisa Ultimate Dagger. Those are good weapons. Oh yeah, Zodiac Escutcheon. That's insane magic evade. Vitality and speed, immunity to wind, weak to holy is not great, but that's cool. And I think one of my guys can use it too. Ooh, Thief's Cap is decent too. Good all-round stats. Dueling Mask, however, is 97 strength. I mean, Glass Cannon. I was gonna say that was crap, but Glass Cannon. That's fine. That's good average spreads of stats. But again, I'm now broke. Ah, yeah, Bubble Belt. Auto bubble and better stealing. Woo! Asunaga, fuck yes, I'm buying that. Okay, I could use this meteorite, sell it off for 30k. This is one of the ones that you can power up, I'm going to assume. I cannot be bothered doing that. It's also, you can't one-shot the boss with it, so... Trust me, I've seen it tried, you can't one-shot the boss with that one. Alright, now we want to talk to Hims to talk about that retriever. A tumulus, a bomb. Is that any good? Ash can potentially equip them. Nah, not really. So Gertie's the one that you would normally talk to if you were doing the... what's more called? Choco Hunt. Okay, no new hints. So we talk to this Gertie. And we're going to accept the free Chocobo, hire it off to the Henne mines, because you have to have a Chocobo to get to the mines. Through the secret passage, that's somehow Chocobo only. I guess it's really tall grass that just scratches the hell out of you. Now we know that there is a treasure over here, which we will get. And we got to dismount the Chocobo anyway, because they do not like going in caves. What do we get? A map of Nalbina Fortress. Cool. Didn't really need that. And in case you need to go back, there's a free Chocobo there. He's lonely, so he agrees to give you a ride. Now, I don't imagine the Henne mine's going to be much of an issue. Our laundry list of things to do here is 1. The Ishtab hunt. 2. The Mind Flayer hunt. Because at level 45, I don't think the Mind Flayer is going to be a problem. And 3, there is the... what's it? Tiamat, I believe? Clan boss. At the end of the hunt. These. And at the end, we also get a reward of a free teleport to Erot Village. But this area is a pain in the butt. We gotta do... which I forgot. The switching of the gates. Done this plenty of times, so we are actually going to skip through it until we get to our first hunt. You need to click the switch in the first junction to be able to get at Ishtab, and you can murder the jellies if you want. I mean, they're worth murdering. The Ishtab will be in the section right at the sort of crossroads. Kind of makes sense that it's at a crossroads in some degree. So crossroads are normally... at least in English sort of folklore, they have connections with death. It's like you bury unwanted, like, a crossroad is a bad place to bury someone, because it is essentially a sort of, oh, we're stopped, a kind of disrespectful burial, because they're not, it's not consecrated ground and they will be trampled over. So the Ishtab is actually an, not Aztec, Mayan, I believe, deity. They are also connected to death. And we get our location map. Unfortunately, Penelope is stopped, which is mildly annoying. That will eventually wear off. But until then, we are going to be off to our next target, which is the Mind Flayer. That will require us to have a suitable amount of MP on all characters. Oh, I am so glad that there are no items in this area. This one's huge. This is also where the Mind Flayer is going to be located. Although he is found much deeper. In the deepest, darkest depths where the mist runs thick. So we go down the staircase. So I believe these mines were being mined by the Arcadians for... magicite, which is magical rock. I am going to assume it makes the airships go brrr. Nope, there's something behind us. There is a bat. And they've delved here. Probably haven't gotten the Gareth's permission to mine in their lands, because they're an empire, and their empires are always evil in these fantasy things, almost. So down here... I should have a Mind Flayer Apparently did. Oh, Balthier doesn't have enough MP. Easy fix. And we are going to zone to make the bastard spawn. There's a Mind Flayer. So we can switch out Balthier for Mash now. I'm pretty sure the Sky is going to be immune to slow. So he only targets people who have lots of MP. As you can see, Sky's a Mind Flayer, definitely out of D&D. Little octopusy type thing, floaty. This guy's gimmick is he buffs himself and restores himself. So essentially, unless you can really, really quickly bum rush him, you will have to get through 2 HP bars, but our guys are proving that that's not really an issue. As I said, we are a little bit over-leveled for this section, at level 45 or so. Oh, I should really set Penello to be using Curaja instead of Cura, as is more efficient. He can be actually quite nasty with his elemental stuff, and he will also use Stop. Oh, okay. Do I want to revive Arise? Alright, I've switched up the Curas to be Curajas, so that we can stop. Oh, invert! That's what his dangerous bit is! He inverts and then he smacks you with magic. That explains why my guys would die. With AoE magic, okay. But thanks for the MP. Can you please do that to Balthier so he gets an MP refill? Thank you. Much appreciated. Because, he doesn't have... Oh, we're also immune to some of his spells. Because Balthier doesn't have much MP, and I could really do with some more MP on him. There you go, come on. Just do it for Balthier, please. Be a good little enemy. You're almost dead, though. Again, he gets strength and defense boosts on low HP, which in part makes him harder to kill off. Alright, one more hunt down. And we can hand both of these guys in back at Jahara. En route to the boss, we get Belias. Well, yeah, that was the other piece that we needed for the accessing Guravagan. I did look up what Belias was, but once I realized that it was somewhere south that required the system access key, I was like, I'm not going to remember where this is. And I genuinely really did not remember that he was located here. I also noticed that we got an ice shield. Okay, now we need to go north. This is the really annoying part where you gotta do the open and shut the gates. One more gate switchboard full of juicy lands. And now we've got to teleport into the Henne mines. So there's a gate at the rear of the ore separation room, but it would not open. Not that I would wish to explore such a place. Through my head, it seems clearer now. Perhaps the Mind Flayer is gone. And that is one of the guys talking about the mark. The gate is the access to Zodiac, which you require 8 or 10 espers. But here is our Tiamat. Another giant worm. What is this thing doing down here? How did it get down here? Not entirely sure. But this is definitely not where it should be. I think he has been lured by the manufactured Nethicite, which was driving the poor Vera child mad. The Vera aren't supposed to leave their village. Fran is somewhat of an exception. Although we do see a fair number of Vera wayfarers around about the place. And as expected, he's easily dead. So when the Veras leave their wood, they are outcast from their society. And I guess the longer they stay away from the wood, the less in tune they are with the nature that lies there. 2 hunting crossbows. That's not worth it. No items here. This is nice music, I think. I know it's hard to hear, but I think it is game over music. But it's nice and peaceful, which is appropriate for this area. Now, I am bringing up minimap every so often because there are treasure chests that can spawn here. And they can spawn in a regular game, I don't know how rare they are. And they're a little bit unusual in that they are floating diamonds. But this is a very pretty location, the village. And there's, again, these original game designers did really good with the lighting effects without using modern lighting engines. Like, I think a lot of the lighting effects in this are just like manually applied textures. There's like obviously modern lighting ones, you can do so much more with lighting engines. So this is the exit area. Hi Fran, I mean, you're not in our party. So, and hello Tetran, we haven't rescued you from the airship yet either. We haven't even gotten to you yet, we don't have the bridge key. Alright, what have we got? Turn Soul. I mean, ultimate weapons, that's decent. And I think, no, you do need a license for it. Okay, stop giving better crossbows for Ash. Oh, that is so good. Expensive though. And no one can use it. I definitely want that though. 108 attack for 11 charge. Shooey. These areas definitely are good. That's a lot of HP for the Crown of Laurels. But it doesn't have much. 36 magic defense isn't bad. 54 magic resist isn't too bad. And absorption of holy is okay. X potions? Oh hey, more meteorites. And remedies. Thundaga, I will pick it up. And sell off my crap. And our crap gets us a vampire fang. I swear I picked up a vampire fang. Oh, maybe not. Well, last thing we're going to be doing is warping back to Rabanasta. And actually, no, we're warping back to Jahara before I forget to hand in those 2 marks. And then we'll do Rabanasta to get the clan rewards as well. Okay, hi Chief, we got the Ishtab. And we get stun bombs from that. Oh, that sucked. You have anything for us? No. You can get another reward from him, but you have to defeat the boss on the airship, which I haven't done and can't do yet because I don't have the brig key. And the Mind Flayer is a shell shield. A second shell shield is not bad. That's auto shell. Jade Collar, I don't know if that's any good though. So now off to go see a Moogle about some clan rewards. Oh, I have a Genji helm. It's 1 gil. I'll buy it. It's not very good, but I'll still buy it. So we're looking at the clan provisioner, by the way. Oh, Dispel from the clan provisioner. So I figured the clan provisioner would have some more items in its stock now, which is good now. I know we had a hint for this one giving us something, and I've forgotten what it was. Alright, so we talk. Alright, well we're just going to pick option 1 for everyone. Pretty sure I picked option 1 last time. Well, I mean, I can always just check what locations she can spawn in to see which one she has spawned in. Now, back in here, and we can also, might as well accept a whole bunch more hunts. We're probably strong enough to take on the Antlion. We can definitely do the second Demon Wall. Alright, Vanguard gets a Scourge. That's nice, if I could use it. Headhunter. Ivory Pole, that's... I think we have one of those. Ward of Justice. Expose. Ooh, hello. That's better. Brave Companion. Traveller. And 3 gil. Woohoo. Wait, we got a lot of clan ranks. Whale Whisker. That's like the ultimate pole. And the Tiamat. Wormfire Shot. And 666 skill. Oh, the Harem as well. Fuzzy Mitre. And Mandragoras. I forgot about these. Hunting crossbow and a Locksley bow. Alright, let's get the marks. Alright, Locksley bow. Never going to get used. Whale Whisker. I just bought a freaking upgrade for you. Oh, I can't equip it yet. Well, I will be buying a upgrade. Genji helm. No. Oh, I can't even use the Thief's Cap either. Oh, so annoying. Fuzzy Mitre, immune to petrify. It could be worse. I think I might have the licenses for the Whale Whisker. And I don't have that ability. So evasion is 20, increase evasion by 25 if it is greater than 0. So all I have to do is make sure that he has some evasion, which whales, poles I think normally do have evasion, except I have no evasion because the stats are randomized. Alright, well I've got no way of boosting his evasion, so that ability is rubbish, but 90 attack, charge time of 10, combo rate of 20%. Bosh. Welcome to your permanent place in the party. Alright, but next time I am going to go south through Giravegan, or hoping to get to Giravegan at least. I can't see us getting through it in one episode. But until then, this is Type This Out, again from the Clan Hall, and have a good day. Bye!